Let's make the unconscious conscious right quick. Are you going to go your entire life stagnating and drifting and pretending like you don't only live once? Or are you going to actually get the fuck up and make a move with your fucking life? Now, all these stagnating fucking mimicry, fucking sheep pieces of shit, yeah, you're going to have to avoid and devoid them and cast them into the avoid that they inevitably avoid themselves into. And you're going to have to lock in on your own life. And you're going to be the sum total of who you hang with. So if you're hanging around with people who are always drinking, always smoking, and always going to that fucking clown fucking fest called a party, you better get the fuck away from them. And you better go as far as possible, because those same people are going to be the ones to envy you when you start making moves that they couldn't even calculate, because their brain and cognition is such in a deficit that their deplorable existential crisis is going to circumnavigate to a life of nothing. So unless you're going to be an individual who's going to go no fucking where, then you better turn into a fucking beast instead of a square. Because all these people are floating through life like a fucking float in the middle of the ocean. And, you know, if you identify with being a cruise ship and you have a destination that you need to be at, then why the fuck are you hanging around with people on fucking floaties that are gonna drown because they don't know where the fuck they're going in life? So you're either gonna remain what the fuck that is, and you're gonna drink away who you are, and you're gonna smoke away who you are, and you're never gonna look in the mirror and take accountability for that fat piece of shit, and you're gonna actually take actionable steps towards the goals you need to hit. Or you're going to remain a self-neglecting bitch that's never going to get anywhere in fucking life. And if you want to drink, if you want to smoke, then that dream life is your sacrifice. So don't be another one of these existential crises that set in motion their own destruction passively. Because remember, every intention has a motivating force. Because remember, motivation is a force to act upon. And within that force to act upon, the motivation are reasons that are sending emotional triggers, which are triggering you emotionally to act on certain things, to behave in a certain way. And remember that your behavior is really just the accumulation of your habits. And your habits create your habitat, and your habits inhabit your mind. So whatever you do, whatever you indulge in every day is a reflection of yourself. So when I'm talking about quit the addictions, I'm really trying to save your mental fucking health. So all these people, they're going to circumnavigate themselves into a life that they don't want to live. And then they're going to put on a fake smile and live in denial. And they're never going to actually take accountability for that piece of shit in the fucking mirror. Now, you're either going to grow the fuck up and become a man, put on your fucking boots, put on your fucking bootstraps and make a move. Or you're going to move through life without a fucking clue of what you're going to do. So, again, you only live once, and to succumb to your own circumstance and to just move through life with no intention, you're suffering from an intention deficit. I mean, my intention is so fucking heavy on my mind that it's tearing through the fabrics of space, and I'm becoming the cause of my effect instead of remaining a fucking lifeless pawn that is being moved by everything but himself. You know, you're supposed to be an actual entity within existence, not a fucking subordinate slave. You should actually be making moves on the board. You should be fostering experience, and you should be soaking and absorbing the nectar of life. But since you're such a bitch, that's what you're never gonna do, and you're gonna remain a part of the fucking loser crew. So you're either going to drop the smoke, drop the drink, you're going to look in the mirror, realize you're a fat bitch, you're going to put in the work to lose the fucking weight, or you're going to remain whatever the fuck that is and project that insecurity into the fucking environment. And by the way, we can sense you. You know, some of us, our mental acuity is such on a level of proliferation that when we see weakness, we look at ourselves and turn that weakness into incineration. We fucking have to destroy all weakness. If you're a man and you're weak, you're a bitch. And not whatever the fuck you think you are, because you are not your thoughts. You're the awareness behind your thoughts, and you are a reflection of your habits, and your habits dictate who the fuck you are. So you can think that, you can think this, But if you're not doing your fucking pull-ups, if you're not doing your fucking push-ups, then you're really just a bitch. And you're gonna die a bitch until you relentlessly pull off the fucking mask, embrace that shadow instead of project it onto other people passively. You know you don't like your fucking coworkers. You know you don't like the person you're married to. You treat them like shit. Maybe if you looked in that fucking accountability mirror, which is you in your fucking life, you would live a better one, you dumb fuck. So if you want to actually experience life in a way where you can actually enjoy it instead of remain a fucking idiot, you should, again, take responsibility and accountability for your fucking actions instead of remain a fucking subtraction. Now, you're either going to multiply instead of whatever the fuck that conglomeration of shit is, and you're going to grow, and you're going to help others, and you're going to hold them accountable, and you're going to inspire and transpire actionable fucking steps to move towards their goal. Because I don't give a fuck about how you feel, bitch. You better get the fuck up and you better work on yourself. Because all this fake love, oh, you want to cater to your fucking chemical fucking reactions in your body that just release dopamine so you feel good for being a bitch. Fuck you. I'll give you universal love, and that's what I absorb through my conduct and watching other people get better in life, actually, instead of feeling better, fucking taking steps to not be a bitch when they look in that mirror and be a self-hating piece of shit. So the real universal love that is deep within my soul and that I project into the external world to help you circumnavigate your circumstance, because I know that circumstance can be a burden to bear. But the thing about us is we look at the biggest fucking burden and we bear that shit. I don't give a fuck. So you're either going to remain a weak, docile, inferior specimen, or what the fuck not to be a fear-mongering, low-level, inferior hominid, or you're going to fucking evolve into the human species. Remember, the word human has hue in it. And right now, you look like a damn fucking gray-scaled piece of shit bitch. So lock the fuck in. Mindset coaching in the description. Free community in the description. And if you're not locked in on your fucking life, then you're taking it for granted. So when you see me and my word gives you fucking damage, your life is the sacrifice for what you're not making, and you better fucking panic.